What's up, guys, and hey Barbies and Kens. Welcome back to the channel, our channel, and if you're new here, my name is Gab. Today, I've never talked about Nikocado avocado, but I've seen a lot about him, and this one is a little... I want to talk about it with you because I'm slightly confused, and I'll explain the parts I'm confused about, and then other parts I'm just like, why would you think that's a good idea? What process made you think that was a good idea? So if you don't know what I'm talking about, we're going to get into it now. And if you guys like my video, please thumbs it up and subscribe down below. Become a Barbie or a Ken. Do you guys like the new hair, by the way? I know I didn't like the orange. I thought it was too bright. And I wanted to do like a split dye of like a red and a pink, but I didn't want to go out and buy red. So I mixed my tangerine from Arctic Fox with my pink, and I made this like corally color. It kind of reminds me of their like tronic pink or something it's called, like a neon pink. But what do you think? I don't mind it. I think it's super duper cute. So anyways, let's just get on with the video. And I want to just clarify how I broke this down. So the first video that I'm showing you, this one. So we're going to start with the I had a heart attack video last night and then go into the next one. We're going to start there because that's where he kind of like talks about that video, and I kind of sped up because if you don't know what he does, he's a food mukbang channel. So I kind of sped up so we're not sitting there watching him stuff tacos down his throat. If you guys want to check that out, you can check out his video. But I kind of just got to the points where he's talking about the quote-unquote heart attack. And then the next video will be when this quote-unquote heart attack actually happened and my thoughts on it.
Because this is a serious video. Alright. So, cheers to a wonderful eating show. We're going to take some extra vitamins because I had an extra little situation today. People are going to get very upset that I'm doing this after what happened on camera.
By the way, this is in no means a serious video by him. I don't know why he said that.
Prescribes, okay? Cheers. I never encourage anyone to do what I do, ever. So, cheers. Let's try this, which I want so badly.
I mean, at least he puts a disclaimer on it.
So, I don't know what happened on camera in my cheesy noodle video with Orland yesterday.
So that right there just clarifies already that he's lying and that he did have a heart attack. So to even put that out there, and we're going to go over comments then, is pretty sick.
I don't know, but it happened on camera. Basically, I lost breathing capabilities.
We're going to see that video then. I'm going to play it for you, but he didn't obviously lose breathing capabilities or they would have had to call 911 and he would have been turning blue. He was just struggling to get, it seemed like, enough air.
Which has definitely been happening these past couple months. I don't know. But it happened on camera. It was kind of scary, and then we didn't go to a commercial. I just kept going. It was live TV. But it really wasn't. I could have edited it out, but...
So he says that he could have edited out what we're going to see, but he left it in. Obviously, shock value. But was that title necessary? You know what I mean? I mean, there's so many people who seemed in his like audience very concerned.
Or did I?
You know, if there's anything worse than what we saw, he would have added it in. So I'm sure we got the whole gist of it.
My breathing is just a little funky, as you can tell. So yes, if you didn't go to it's called More Nikocado. If you didn't go to More Nikocado and watch my latest cheesy ramen, it was called Cheesy Rice Cakes with Orland. Something went down in that video where I kind of like had an attack. with my breathing and everything. And I couldn't finish the video, but I kept the camera rolling. It was real life. It was scary. Should I be eating this? But I was hungry. I said, Orlin, what do I eat?
I'm not gonna lie, that part when I watched it made me laugh when he's like, well, Orlin, what am I gonna eat? Like, there aren't any other options in Taco Bell.
The cheese just hits you. The spice, the flavor, the crisp. I ate every single taco. I ate everything. Hello, I ate everything and I'm still hungry. This is not okay. I ate everything. This is not okay. Especially after what just happened, my heart went bumpty-bump. In my noodle video, this is not okay. You guys, this is not okay. How many calories?
Okay, so that's pretty much the gist of the first video. He kind of just ends it complaining how he's still hungry and it's not okay. The second video, which is this one. So that video, the second one, is the one he was referencing over where he had a quote-unquote heart attack. So we are going to overanalyze and review that one now because I have a lot of... I said review weird, I was like review. Anyways, I have a lot of thoughts on it. I'm not sure what you're thinking, but I want to know.
I'm catching my breath. You'll catch it eventually. It's a thing recently. I say the past couple weeks, couple months, yeah. Where like, if I was eating and breathing, I had to stop my breathing to eat. And you know, everyone can do that normally, but like, if I ever, you know, when I eat.
This is just like me putting out my opinions yet again, not a doctor. But when he was saying, again, I'm just putting out overanalyzing, skeptical, alleged opinions. But from what he's saying, it kind of reminds me of like a hyoidal hernia. Sometimes when you have that, it's like so hard to eat that you feel like you're kind of gasping for air just because of like where it can be placed sometimes. So that's just my thoughts and opinions, what that could be. But he gets into it more that he thinks because when he had Rona, it could have been that still, which is true. It could be that easily, you know, just because you can't have breathing issues and stuff. But also on the other aspect, we look at Nick and the way he eats, and it's not always the healthiest, which a lot of people bring up in the comments. And he addresses when Orlin gets into that with him, and he hates it.
I don't know why. One of those mysteries, huh? I'm
not gonna lie to you, I like ASMR, but this, the noises, it's going for me.
Oh, they're just building up though. Oh yeah? Well. Well, I have 10 slices of cheese on mine. Are you handling the spice okay? Mm-hmm. Ever since I got the beep beep beep, everything's changed.
In his video, he calls it the beep beep beep, but we obviously know what he's talking about.
I love how thick these noodles are. Pretty thick. Samyang's a little bit thicker, but yeah.
I just want to prepare you. This is the alleged heart attack now.
Click the link below and get yourself a cameo where I'll make a special video just for you. Treat yourself or surprise someone else. It makes a great gift. Link below.
I gotta be honest, when I watched this and I saw that he linked his cameo as he's having this quote-unquote heart attack, I was like, it's like a clickbait in a clickbait. I was shocked. I was like, are you kidding me? That's when you wanted to add that in?
You want an aspirin? No. Oh, I don't know.
As we keep watching, he doesn't clarify any kind of chest pain, anything that would go with a heart attack. Just the fact that he can't catch his breath, which honestly could be numerous things. What I mentioned before, a panic attack, anxiety attack, just overeating too fast. Not saying it isn't something with his heart, but you can't just self-diagnose yourself.
I feel like I'm not getting air. I'm not even being funny.
Come on, let's go to the room.
Excuse me.
When he just did the burp, it kind of triggered my brain that I'm like, maybe he just overeats. Because sometimes, like, when I overeat, I feel like I'm having a massive heart attack and, like, chest pain. And then I burp and stuff, and then I'm fine. Because if you keep watching the video, as we're going to keep going on, he kind of just, like, works himself out of it. And he's just, like, keeps eating again. Like, it was nothing.
Wanna go to the room?
I feel tingles here.
Oh, okay, I gotta go get an aspirin.
Also, the face tingling kind of reminded me of a stroke, to be honest. I didn't even think heart attack. I'm like, But I will say sometimes with my panic attacks, I get, like, numbness and tingling. So I was like, could be that too.
What is happening? Ever since the beep beep beep. I've not been able to do this anymore.
I know he keeps blaming it on Rona, but we know that his health hasn't been in the best standing in quite some time, unfortunately.
Don't judge. Are you supposed to have this when you have spicy?
Why don't you go lay down? I'll go for a walk.
It's like, oh, tingles.
Alright.
Like constant.
Let me bring you water.
I feel like Orland's trying to be helpful and help him, but, like, water, aspirin, I mean, maybe aspirin, but, like, I'm not sure how that's gonna help when, if someone's gasping or saying they think they're having a heart attack, wouldn't you go to a hospital? And being well off, I'm just a little puzzled there.
I blame the beep beep beep. And don't say it's your diet. I've been doing this for 5 years. I got the beep beep beep, and I've never been the same.
Don't you think, though, after 5 years of doing this as well, Nick, you wouldn't be the same from your eating habits?
It's been 6 months. It's been 6 months. I've never been the same. I've never been the same in lots of different aspects. Overheating is a big one.
It sounds like it possibly all could just be catching up to him, rather than blaming it on Rona, but alleged.
Here, drink this.
Why is my face is that a sign of no?
Probably.
No, Google it right now.
Smile.
Google.
Smile. Drink water. Drink the water.
Oh, that's so cute. Why is there no oxygen in the air?
Maybe you shouldn't be eating this anymore.
It's my favorite.
You're almost 30. Just stop now.
So this is the beginning of where him and Orland start getting into it, and to be honest, I can't decipher if this is his real feelings, like Orland being like, I don't want to lose you, or if this is literally just satire and they plan to bicker back and forth.
Orland, I decided a long time ago I'm not doing that stupid little, when I'm 30, I'm quitting mukbang. It's not happening. People need to you need to get over it. I'm not quitting at 30. I'm going till 45.
You're not going to make it that long. I don't think you'll make it 45 more days.
He's like very real with them. I love that. Also, are those like little logs cheese or noodles? That looks nasty if it's cheese. I just keep in my brain, I'm like, those are noodles. Those are little noodle logs. But He said cheesy noodles, which is making me think that's cheese. Like mozzarella, maybe? Maybe? Like the sticks? Where you shred them apart? Split them? Split them, not shred. Oh my god.
I'm being serious though. We're not joking. It's the beep beep beep. Right, it has to be.
I don't know. Orlin looks pretty disgusted with the whole situation and what he's saying to him.
Thank you for the water.
Okay. You mine's vegan. If you want.
You put some on here then.
Are you full?
No, just put a big scoop on here. I'm not putting my cheesy. What does vegan have to... Orlin, this is worse than the cheese, probably. The vegan mind is an interesting mind.
I'm pretty sure Nick was vegan in the past, so I don't know why he's like, vegan mind is an interesting mind. Because that probably is more healthier than what he was just eating and consuming.
You didn't have any of these problems when we were vegan. You're perfectly healthy.
No, I was not. I had to stop eating vegan because that's so unhealthy.
Okay, Nick, well, if you felt that you were so unhealthy at the point of vegan that you were at, then what is this? Like, what you're at now, what is it? Is this healthy? And then, you guessed it, he basically goes on to continue to eat like nothing happened. Which we know if somebody was having a stroke or a heart attack, that would not normally be the case. That's why my thought process was the way it was, with me assuming what it could have been.
You know the Mamas and the Papas? That band that I keep listening to?
No.
One of the lead singers, she was 32, she
Died
died
from being fat, yeah.
from a attack. A beep beep. She died from a beep beep, and they blamed it in her obituary. Oh, being obese. They told her right out there. They're like, she was 2 times too big for a woman of her size, of her height.
What will yours be caused by water weight?
Water weight. It's just water weight.
Well, you can now see where the title came into play, obviously.
When are you gonna take your health seriously?
I am. I'm singing away the diseases.
Is him doing his like little song without singing funny? Yes. But does it basically feel like mocking the fact that he's saying he had a heart attack when he didn't? And like a joke out of what went on, like just glazing over it? Not cool.
Well, the tingles are starting to go away.
Nice. Keep doing what you're doing, sweetie. It's working.
It's just water weight because I identify as skinny.
So here it does seem like he is kind of annoyed because, yeah, they could be acting, but it seems like they might have this conversation on a regular basis in their household with Nick's eating habits and health.
Our cheese and our breakfast sausage. I like to eat all my favorite things. 'Cause in America we don't give a ding 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 when the heart drops, and we like to eat. We skip around 'cause we got big feet, 'cause we think we have the best food in the world. Oh, I hate rhyming on the spot. I get put under pressure. What am I gonna do with the rest of this food?
Eat it off camera.
I'm still catching my breath.
What do you do with all your food?
Well, someone just got called out big time.
You pretend like you don't finish your food, then you turn off the camera, and then you go ravenous and eat all of it.
Actually, they would love to hear that because people think I waste all my food. You guys?
No, he turns off the camera and eats all of it.
That's Subway
Nick seems super proud to let us know that, and Orlin looks like he just wants to, like, snap the hell out on him.
on Sunday, Subway Sundays, disabled. I ate every last crumb off camera. I finished all of that, and I ate half of it on camera anyway, mind you. I ate all the rest of those subs off camera. Did I? Tell them. Tell the Ashleys who think I'm throwing it away.
He ate everything.
Yeah.
Left nothing.
And the McDonald's yesterday ate all of it. I put it on my Instagram account. My Instagrammers, they saw in my story, I put a bunch of cheese on top and I made cheese fries.
Yep.
I ate all of it.
It shows, yeah.
Sometimes I do wonder, I'm like, I wonder if Nick's like, Orlin, make me look terrible. Like, say fucked up shit to me. Or if Orlin's, this is his true feelings right now.
That's
What's that?
fat phobia.
Do you know that saying?
That's fat phobia. Discrimination.
What you eat in
Fat
private.
phobia.
What you eat in private, you wear in public, sweetie.
Fat phobia. It wasn't in private, it was for my Instagrammers.
The sass from Orlin is coming out. And again, I can't tell if it's fake or not, but he just has this, like, look in his eye like he's not playing.
Oh, that's
phobia.
half of what you ate. That's half of what you ate.
Fat phobia. I feel discriminated. Health at every size is what we say in this country. Health at every size.
Diabetes at every size.
No.
Is it bad I'm becoming an Orlin fan? Like, does he have a YouTube? Because I'm not fucking around. After this video, I'm going over to YouTube and I'm gonna see, as I'm editing, if Orlin has his own channel. Because I love his, like, his sass is so funny. And, like, in a way, it's not funny because I feel like he's looking out for his husband. But I do overall like his personality a lot.
That's the slogan, to make us feel less stigmatized. I don't want to be stigmatized around weight, because some people are born this way. I was born big boned, and you're discriminating me. Fat phobia. And the doctors discriminate me too when they tell me that I'm not supposed to eat this way. I say discrimination, fat phobia.
I hope Dr. Now is extra gentle with you.
Well, at least the doctor's honest with him and Orlin's honest with him in his life. Because I feel like he's in a little brainwash where he's like, oh, I can eat whatever I want and I don't care and there's no consequences. And maybe he set up the whole... I think that makes it sicker, to be honest. Like, him freaking out, if that was like a setup and just planned, that makes it all even sicker. That, like, he doesn't care about his health, and then for clickbait, and then the whole heart attack thing, really?
It doesn't hurt your delicate feelings.
Can't wait to meet him. Soon. Yeah, get that out. I'm not telling them about the doctor now. I'm not telling them about the show. What were you doing before?
They've been known.
No, they don't. I haven't told them. What were you doing before I said Dr. Now? Were you eating?
Sounds like he might go on a show talking about his weight, and we already know how that's going to end. They're going to tell him the harmful things and blah, 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 and then he's going to come home and be like, hey guys, it's time for a mukbang of fucking 50 Taco Bell tacos and a Crunchwrap Supreme.
I was eating like...
Have it in your mouth so I can blur the two clips together. Fine. So... I love glass items. I like the way they feel. I like the...
So I did cut the ending out where Orlin just gets pissed at him and ends up leaving and Nick finishes the video on his own. My thoughts and opinions on this are kind of mixed. That's why I definitely want to hear your opinion. I feel like Orlin is sick of his shit and Nick kind of just makes it into a comedy show. But then again, that's his husband and he's making profit and money for both of them. You know what I mean? So like, if he's looking and seeing that he has to like play around with the whole situation and do whatever, like I feel like maybe he would do that for the bag. Like, I feel like it's a strong line between you care about your husband or you care about the money. It's like, I don't know if you could do both ways unless he changes his content, which, as you heard Nick, he doesn't want to. I'd love to hear any and all thoughts in the comments down below on this one, and I will be following to see if there's any kind of health update with Nick or any of the sorts. If there's something that you want me to cover, like a reaction video, a topic, please leave it in my comments down below and I will get around to it and see what I can do for you guys. But for this one, I'm going to close it out. It was quite a weird one, and I definitely lost respect for Nikocado Avocado after this one. Just, you could have used any other title than the one you chose, and you've triggered a lot of people. This is the comment section right now, and I'm going to leave a couple here that you could just see, because people are not happy with the response and they are kind of hurt by it. I mean, I would be too. It's sad that somebody you might look up to and follows says something so vile like that, and you don't know where to stand, because that could have happened to you in your life before. It's very sick and heartless that he didn't think of that, and don't diagnose yourself online, guys. It's so stupid. Anyways, I love you guys, and I'll see you all in my next video.